You are known for explaining the things with scientific evidences. I want to know that Lord Ram is criticized for having put Sita through the fiery ordeal. Is there any scientific basis for this also?
See, faith comes before any scientific evidences. I will definitely share the scientific reasons behind the Mata Sita's ordeal conducted by Lord Ram, but one must have faith. The most important thing is here, if somebody wants to criticize someone, then also they should first read about them. Like read about Krishna, about Ram. Randomly putting up a question mark on anyone wouldn't benefit anyone in any way. Criticism too should have a positive aspect. Only then can it be considered useful. Let me tell you, when knowledge reaches the level of culmination, be it spiritual or scientific, it becomes divine. Sri Ram's scientific knowledge also had surpassed its culmination. First of all, try to understand that Ram and Sita were not ordinary people. Their knowledge of science had reached to its zenith, and they also had attained divinity. In those times also, they were not only aware of atomic energy, but also they were able to control it as well. They can control at that time. Something similar happened in the case of Mata Sita's Agni Pariksha also. As per it is said, when Ravan came to abduct Sita ji and Marich had transformed into the golden bear, Lord Ram went to kill him, and Lakshman had drawn a Lakshman Rekha for Sita ji. In actual, that Lakshman Rekha was like a protective surrounding, a protective barrier of atomic energy. That was of atomic energy. Now just try to imagine the scientific expertise of Mata Sita, that she could control and cross the atomic field of that atomic barrier. Can you imagine how developed science was there? Mata Sita could cross the atomic energy shield also. When Ravan came to abduct her, he tried to cross the Lakshman Rekha, but he understood that it was made up of atomic energy, and if he will try to cross it, he will be vanquished. He stepped back, and in the name of Dharma, he convinced Mata Sita to step out of that atomic line. It straightway meant that Mata Sita had the scientific knowledge and capability to be able to safely cross the atomic energy field. This is the one side of the story, and everybody knows what happened next. Now I will come to the point why Mata Sita had to give Agni Pariksha. After Ravan was killed, Lord Ram recalled all the incidences, like Shurpanakha's transformation into a beautiful lady, Ravan's several doppelgangers in his palace, etc. So it was evident that Ravan was also not devoid of the scientific knowledge. He was a scientific person, and that is why they were called Mayavi. Mayavi were experts in transformations. As Ravan's kingdom was completely vanquished, Lord Ram thought that it could be possible that they still could have kept the real Mata Sita as captive, and this could be another Mayavi woman who could have come with the intention of harming the Rama's army overnight. Now, listen me attentively, very carefully. Lord Rama knew that goddess Sita had the ability to control the nuclear energy and thus asked Lakshman to rebuild the nuclear energy field of the same strength as the Lakshman Rekha. Same energy level, Lakshman Rekha. If the real Sita ji would be there, then she will be able to control and cross the Lakshman Rekha energy level. And if there will be anybody else in disguise, would be burned into ashes. And as far the criticizing of Lord Ram is concerned, this question not only bothered us, but bothered Lakshman also. He said, Lord Ram, that the future generation will put up a question mark on you if you will conduct Mata Sita's Agni Pariksha. But after all, Lord Ram was Maryada Purushottam. He replied that I have taken the responsibility of the people who have come with me, and in this war I can accept the accusation of the future generation, but Maryada Purushottam Ram could not bear any harm intended towards his people. Hence today he is being criticized, but we need to understand. And I have discussed this before also, that Lord Ram, Mata Sita, they had the knowledge of geoscience and atomic science. And it is mentioned in Ramcharitmanas also several times that they were capable of controlling such energy. How positively do we perceive these things? That actually depends on us. And I believe that now you would have understood the scientific basis behind this incident. They were well aware and well familiar with the nuclear energies. The Lakshman Rekha was not any ordinary thing. It was the arrangement of nuclear energy. It was a nuclear arrangement. And only Lord Ram, Mata Sita and Lord Lakshman were capable to control and cross those energies. And only that ability was being tested through the ordeal, which later got criticized as being the result of his suspicion for Sita and disrespecting women. Therefore, I request with folded hand, I request everyone that don't let such misconception enter your heart. Is that fine? All right?